was your first year?
Throw the car in park, get the fuck out the car. Wow! I'm shooting the shit out of dude upstairs with me.
Family, this your boy Bamboy Duke, man. I'm back with some more heat with my boy Divineshot, man. Another episode of RAW STL. I got a special guest, my pops, man. You already know, man. What up, pops?
How you doing, son?
Boy. Got some questions for him. Finna get real spicy, man. We're gonna start off with where you from, your background, and you know, stuff like that.
Born and raised Southside St. Louis.
Southside.
Yeah, Southside. The dirty South.
Dirty. Hey, tell them how it is growing up here though, back then.
When you say growing up, you mean like the 80s I was a kid. Unless you talking about the 90s, like after high school?
No, I'm gonna say the 90s. 90s. I was the 90s in
Well, the 90s, like I graduated in 92, so 93 was a bloody year for St. Louis. You talking about like murder rate and violence? Yeah, 93, 94, 95, pretty much all of the 90s.
Dang, you said all the 90s though.
Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. I think I got PTSD from it.
What you mean you think?
Son, it was a rough year. And then that's when y'all were born. You were born in 97. 94. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah. I wasn't wild, but I wasn't.
You weren't no saint either.
I don't like to toot my own horn, but yeah, I wasn't nobody to play with.
Why you say it got you PTSD though?
Because in the 90s, North Side, West Side, South Side, it was gang. It was a lot of gang activity. A lot of gang banging and dope dealing. It was a pretty profitable, like even a mid.
The crack
even
era, nigga.
Yeah, there's a crack. That's pretty much the crack.
The crack era,
a mid-level, street level. Let's just say somebody on the street. Your average street person that was hustling was getting at least 2 ounces and a quarter, which was like 1,500 back then.
You gotta break it down to them.
So when I say 2 and a tootie, 2 ounces and a quarter is basically, I'm talking crackage. I'm talking like city of St. Louis was moving major crackage, man. I'm talking about like, it was
big, or it was like,
it was,
you know, some people over exaggerate.
It's not over exaggeration. Pretty much, let me break it down. Like the north side and the west side, right? All the keys and bricks were coming from the north side and the west side and filtering throughout the city and even into the county. You had a lot of guys, you got a lot of dudes from the north side and the west side that was moving large. When I say quantities of cocaine, I'm talking about 50 bricks, 100 bricks, 25 bricks. Yes, for the whole city. Yes, and even the projects. Most likely, I ain't gonna leave out. The Cochrane was doing units, but mostly from what I see, from where I'm from, the Peabodys. You could drive past the Peabodys and see Vets, Benzes. I'm talking about, you see $100,000 cars literally parked on the parking lots.
What that was 90 what?
That was like
all the 90s.
Pretty much all the 90s. Yeah, and I don't know, I'm not trying to glorify anything, but hey, I had to eat too. I had to eat too. I had to take care of it, man. Look, when I tell you, I had y'all came back to back pretty much. I had 5 boys before I even had a girl. All y'all came back to back to back. It's like, when you playing with one kid, I'm pregnant. What? Hold up. Yeah, it was like that, son.
Oh, you was jammed.
So I knew I had to do something. You know, I was working. I used to box. I want to put that in. I want to let y'all know that too. I boxed for 10 years straight. I was still boxing when you were born, because I fought from 88 to 98 amateur. I really could have been pro. I really could have, but the streets.
The crack era was
the streets had me like this.
That motherfucker was that powerful.
Son, let me tell you, the money I was moving, the money I was making, it was like, I could have did anything I wanted to.
Well, it was just a thing where everybody was just trying to be better than another.
Some people were, But I didn't trip off that because I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me. Motherfuckers say what the fuck they want. But one thing you ain't gonna say I owe you nothing. You ain't gonna never say I dress dirty. I always had nice cars. And my kids ain't never dirty. Yeah, when I dressed y'all, your mama tell you. And y'all had everything.
This dude.
Y'all had everything.
When you had your first kid, was you nervous?
Yeah, anybody be nervous when they had their first child. Yeah, I was a little nervous. Thinking like, damn, am I gonna be able to take care of my son? Yeah. Then, I was like, it just came with the
flow.
Yeah, it just flowed.
He said it was the flow of life, man.
Yeah, and then, and then after that, it was like 2, 3, 4, 5, like what?
That boy up.
It was all boys.
6, 7, boy, that boy.
Yeah, but
Pop's crazy.
Boys, well, to me, it was easy to raise y'all because it was funny, watching little kids, like little
mini you.
Yeah. yeah, exactly.
These are my little mini me's.
Yep.
My little army, bro, my SEAL juniors.
Yeah, but I had to make a way. I was doing what I had to do. I was working, hustling. But in between the hustling, you got people that, what they say, pocket watch.
Maybe pocket watch.
I see you doing things. I'm not a flamboyant person. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, I probably wore earrings, maybe a decent watch or something. But you always I had a Movado. Just a Movado, nothing spectacular. People used to, I was a street dude, so I watch people watching me. Or I watch motherfuckers like, fuck this, you know what I mean? Just to steal my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
Now there was a time where I was driving down California, riding in my lap, minding my business. It was a summer day. Had the window down, beats going. Somebody walk across the street, walk in front of the car, did a beeline, came right to the car while I had my window. I usually never had my window down. He did a beeline to my driver's side window. I'm looking at this nigga like, what the fuck? He said, just throw the car in park, get the fuck out the car. Bah! Like, all I saw was the muzzle flash from the gun. So I go out the passenger side door. So he had hit me twice when I was sitting there. Then once I realized I was being hit, I was going out the passenger side of the door.
Cause you're drilling.
Right. So then he hit me one last time in the bottom of my leg, and it came out on my hip. Missed my balls by that much.
Ooh.
Yeah, some of y'all probably wouldn't have been born. But anyway.
So he blessed us.
Yeah. So
Dang.
I made it out the car.
It was me.
Ran to my partner's house. He just ran through some houses, ran to the next block. Then his stupid ass, I must have kicked the car in neutral and it started rolling because I turned around to see if he was gonna shoot at me. But he was trying to stop the car and he put his whole handprint on the windshield to stop the car. That's how his dumb ass got caught when I got carjacked. That was an experience too.
That's something you always remember. I thought you said something happened when I was a kid though. I mean a baby.
Oh, that was later.
That's something deep.
You were born in August. You were 5 months. So you were born in.
Where this was at?
You was born.
Where this was at? Cause some people try to be funny with me. Where was it?
This was on the south side.
On the south side.
But I stayed in it was a decent neighborhood. It was by the botanical gardens.
See?
So
playing crazy.
I didn't try to stay on the state streets for this reason exactly. You were 5 months. You were born in 97, so this happened in 98. Yeah. January of 98. What had happened was, it was a home invasion. And my neighbor downstairs usually knocks on my door like, dun, dun,
You gave him a code.
Yeah, so I thought it was him. So it was nuts. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the daytime. Your mom, me, you. I go to the door. We was just lounging around watching TV. I got my socks on, my boxers, t-shirt. So I go to the door, I open the door, I go to the door. I just opened the door because I thought it was him. I see these two dudes with partial face masks on their face. I look like, what the fuck?
Wait, partial? What you mean partial?
Yeah, like he had half of a face mask. It was weird that they pulled something up to where it just covered half of their face. I'm like, what the fuck? So dude with the shotgun.
It's always a nigga with a shotgun.
Dude had a pump. Why
is it always a shotgun, bro?
Yeah, like a pistol grip pump. He pushed the dude in front of him, like to go ahead. I looked like, what the fuck? Then he went in and stepped back, and I tried to close the door. So, mind you, I'm in my socks. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sliding on the floor trying to keep the door closed. Because I got guns. I got guns all around that apartment. Right. I got guns In the living room, I got really bedroom. There's guns everywhere. Your mom screaming, she got you. Slamming the bedroom door. I'm sitting there trying to fight these motherfuckers out to the dude up the pump. So he up the pump and he hit me in the head right here and it split my head open, right? I'm like, all right, got you. Nah, I'm a calm person. You gotta be calm under pressure. I'm like cussing these niggas out, bitch ass nigga, fuck you want this and this and that, talking shit. Make it to the bedroom, go to the bedroom, where the shit at, this and this and that. Now I'm gonna get to that too. I'm gonna get to that, my partner, right? Like I say, he from the west side, my homeboy's person. This is the person I get my narcotics from. So he left 3 bricks in my apartment, but it was only for a couple of hours, probably 4 hours the night before. Nobody knew about them bricks being in my apartment but me, him, and his homeboy. So I damn sure didn't have no niggas come to my apartment to hit me in the head with a shotgun and fake a robbery. He had already got them the same night. They come in, like we in the bedroom, whatever. They were like, man, what the shit at, man? We dude already put us on you, said you had the shit. He told us the key, but we said we wasn't gonna key, we was just gonna take the shit. Your mama's hysterical, she's holding you. She's hysterical, right? I say, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, man. Y'all in the wrong apartment, right? So he was like, man, get on with that bullshit. So he upped the pump. The other dude is not even armed. Dude with the pump, up the pump toward you and your mama. I said, I was gonna lose it then, because I was gonna take my chances on grabbing the pump, let him get the shot off in the bed, and just take my chance whooping both their ass. Just hold the slide so he don't jack the other round in there. But it worked perfect, right? This what happened. Your mama being so hysterical was just ready to get him. I didn't have number $700 in my pocket. They didn't even know about that. She was like, Turk, just give him the guns. Yes, your mother said, Turk, just give him the gun. She know the guns are of value, but you don't tell people that are in your, only we and you know about these guns in her. He don't know shit. So I was like, man, she don't know the fuck she talking about. So look, the dude with the shotgun, he grabbed my mom by the arm with you, walk in the living room to see if he get information out of, and leave him in the back, leave me back there with the dude that got, I forgot to tell you, they got 2 butcher knives out the kitchen. So he called himself finna cut me, like they finna torture me or something, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga crazy. Look, the dude with the shotgun goes in the living room with your mom. Yeah. While he in the living room with her, he leave him back here with the dude with the knives. So I get him over here, I try to move him over here closer to my drawers, to the drawers where the dresser is, right? So I'm like, he's like, man, look, man, we just want to get the shit and go this and this and that. Like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know, whatever information you got, I cracked him. Pow! Crack this dumb ass, right? The nigga go back. He go back like this. I open the drawer, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about literally, his eyes got this big. I'm not joking. It's just like a cartoon. I'm so serious. You almost see his soul leave his body. This dumb motherfucker get hit, he go down, come back up. By the time he come back up, he already getting hit. So the adrenaline going now. His adrenaline going. It worked so perfect, it's crazy. Your mom, when the dude turned his back, he turned his back after I cracked dude. Pow! So he was walking toward the back bedroom. Your mama run out the door with you. Run down the steps. The neighbor downstairs, he hearing everything that's going on. So she go down there, they both run down the steps. So I'm up here with these 2 motherfuckers, right? So, of course it's a 45 Ruger. It's 8 shots. I got 3 clips. I'm finna handle some shit. So the stupid motherfucker with the shotgun, once he heard the door hit the wall, he started chasing your mama and with you run down the steps. So he run out the door trying to chase her. They run the dude apartment downstairs, he slammed the door. I'm shooting the shit out of dude upstairs with me. He's so fucked up. He literally, he runs past the door, jumped on the couch. I hit him again. Wow! Hit his ass right in the thigh. I seen the bullet. I seen the bullet leave the gun, hit his ass in the thigh. It was the last bullet. Because I was shooting him as he was running through the house. I think I had blood in my eyes, so I know I hit the refrigerator. And I know I hit the vent because I seen the bullet hole. But a couple more of them shots hit his ass. But that last one hit his dumb ass. When his stupid ass hit the ceiling, he jumped on the couch, hit the ceiling, knocked over the entertainment center, fell down, hit the table that was in the middle of the apartment, smashed it, scrambled to his feet, make it out the door. So like this time, out that one clip, the clip that was in it, popped another one in there. Crack, crack. I'm ready to end this fool, right? So something in my head, and I'm not joking, it was a vision in my head that said that the motherfucker with the pump was standing in the stairwell just like this, waiting on me to come out that motherfucker. It's like I knew it. Because it's something I would have did, but I knew it. So I did like this. I went, oh shit, boom! That stupid motherfucker shot. I seen the bullet shot. I said, okay. I'm right-handed, so I throw the gun. I throw the gun in my left hand. I'm talking about I unloaded that motherfucker. So that clip was gone. Got one more left. Of course, his stupid ass wasn't in the hallway. I'm not wasting no more bullets. So mind you, I'm in my t-shirt, I'm in the tank top, my underwear, and my polo boots. I'll never forget. I run down the steps. I get down the steps, man, I'm in a white neighborhood. Yeah. All my neighbors are out across the street. This is in a botanical neighborhood, the botanical garden. Run down the steps, run out the front door. Nobody said nothing. I just looked at them. I had a big ass 45 Ruger in my hand. They all just did like this. So I look and I run down the hill. I said, okay. Now it's a blue Monte Carlo luxury sport trying to skirt off the street. It's a one-way. I was like, oh, okay. I see the dude that I shot. He on the passenger side. I can't really tell who the driver is. So they driving toward me like they finna run me over till I seen that motherfucking gun. Till they seen the gun, I started gunning at them. So they hit the motherfucker in full reverse, full speed. Whoa, boom, boom, turn cars up.
What time was it?
It was 2:30, 3 o'clock in the daytime. People are out.
So these niggas try to pull hit a lick in the
daytime?
daytime?
In the daytime, yes.
They was thirsty.
There's a stupid motherfucker driving, turning people's shit up. I'm blowing off the front of this car. Let me tell you, man, a 45 could do damage to a fucking vehicle. It can stop a car. It really can. You hit the radiator.
I'm hit.
I hit the radiator, the tire, and the windshield. Cause I seen the dude that I shot. He basically passing out while they hitting the cars. So I'm thinking he half dead any motherfucking way. Right?
Yeah.
So she jumps. I found out it was a she because the dude with the shotgun, he's so stupid that he in the alley, he run down the street shooting at people that's looking at him. I say this dude is a fucking idiot. Yeah, this is the honest guy.
No, never. He ain't do that.
Yes, he did.
He did it.
So I thought I killed the driver, right? So the driver jumps the curb and run up into somebody's yard, and the car comes to an abrupt stop. So I thought I killed him. Like, it's over with. So my mind's racing. Okay, I think I smoked these motherfuckers. One or two motherfuckers I know. So I'm thinking like, guns, police, gotta get rid of them. So I run back. I run back to the apartment. Your mama got you crying. Everybody look at me like what the fuck?
Like you a bad guy?
No. Say today. My head was split, but where you can see my skull. I don't feel nothing. So I run up the stairs, right? Go back to the apartment. I get the pillowcases off the bed. All these dudes, if they would have raised the bed up, they would have saw a Thompson. I had a brand new Thompson. It was
Tommy gun?
A Tommy gun with a 70 round clip. I would have killed everybody if I would have got that motherfucker. But I would I brought him closer to the drawer where I had my underwear where the 45 was.
He said big gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have been over with. I run back upstairs. Your mom downstairs with the neighbor. They all hysterical shit. I'll be back. Upstairs. I'm trying to remember where every gun is around him because I know the police is coming. I put them all in pillowcases, right? So my neighbor across the hall, across the hall is he's a paranoid schizophrenic, but he's a black dude in a white rock band. He's good. That boy was awesome. I'm not joking. He's a bad paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah.
So I go knock on his door. His name's Pierre. That's his name. His name is Pierre. Yeah, no joke. I say, Pierre, it's Turk. Open the door, man. It's cool. Everything cool. Open the door. So we got blinds on our back door, right? So the blinds going like this. I say, man, open the door. So he opens the door, right? He opens the door. I got these bags. I got these 2 pillowcases full of guns. I said, Pierre, under no circumstances do you answer your door. The police is coming. Do not open this fucking door for nobody. Like, you can turn your TV on and don't say nothing, don't move around. Under no circumstances do you answer your door. Okay, I got you. I got you when everything's over with. I got you. So he closed, locked the door, go back outside. The news is there.
That quick.
2, 4, 5, and 11.
That quick.
They there before the police even get there. I done let off 24 rounds. It's crazy. I didn't even realize it. I can say this shit now. Fuck them. I had the gun I used to pop that nigga. I still had it. Didn't no neighbor pick it up. I didn't fall with the gun. The gun went under the car. And somebody picked it up. That's why I told him. Cause he was like, some of the neighbors saying you still had it. I said, I don't know what the fuck they talk about, but I failed. Right? So the cops come. They sit me down. They're like, dude, you need to sit down, man. Cause they trip me up, cause you can see my skull. I'm like, man, what the fuck is they looking at? I never seen it. They say, we can see your skull, sir. You need to sit down. Do you feel faint? No, I feel fine. I don't even feel the shit. Just blood running my eye. I just want to watch the blood out of my eye. Ambulance came, put me in the ambulance. Look, one of the police was like, he said, what kind of gun did you say you had, sir? I said it was a P85 45 Ruger.
You told her what you had?
Yeah, I said that's what it was. I said I fell when I was chasing the car. So the dude with the shotgun jumped in the car and put the girl was the driver, put the girl out, and he drove off with the car on 2 flats. So I said, okay. I said it was a 45 Ruger. He said, you had how many clips? I said, it was a clip in it, and I had 2 other clips. He said, yeah, that's 24 rounds. I was like, yeah. He said, they're 45s. I said, yes, they're 45. I forgot it was New Year's. This happened on the 8th. Of January. So I got 45 shell casings all over. He's like, dude, ran out the alphabet. Like, it's only 26 letters in the alphabet. He's like, why is there so many shell casings out here, sir? I said, oh, that was New Year's. And he's like, oh. I say, whatever the ones you see just toward the top of the grass, them the ones that and then the ones on the street. I said, okay. He said, all right. So they took me to the hospital. By the time I get to the hospital, I don't know where you and your mom is. But evidently, your mom identified the 2 dudes. They came in with the pictures of them. I was like, that was fast. How the hell y'all do that? He said the dude drove old boy to SLU and dropped him off, pushed him out the car. He said they said he was in critical and it wasn't looking good, so he didn't make it. So that's how dude got his body. I don't know what happened to the girl, but evidently the girl was pregnant, didn't even know it. I was shooting at a pregnant girl and didn't even know it. Didn't even know it, but that was some traumatized shit.
Why would you put somebody pregnant in a situation like that?
Hey, she fell for the okie doke.
She was thirsty too.
They thought it was free. They thought it was sweet, but it wasn't. They thought it was sweet, but it wasn't.
So they ain't never seen you before? They just knew about you?
They was put on me, son.
Yeah.
Cause my partner, I told him, he was like, what? Like, he came over there immediately. I say, bro, motherfucker came up in here, man, talking about them bricks, bro. Like, who the fuck? He said, don't even worry about it. Oh, he took care of me handsomely. He broke me off. He took care of me handsomely for that.
Straight up?
Yes, he did. Cash-wise and on the cocaine side. Oh, yeah. But guess who robbed me out of that whole situation?
Let me guess, your old homie?
No.
Who?
During that situation, the home invasion, guess who robbed me?
Who? The dude, the rock star?
Nope. Last people you expect to rob me.
My mom?
The police.
Oh, the police.
The police
My
took.
bad.
The police
My mama,
took.
my bad. Man.
The police took.
The police?
Yeah, they went up in my apartment. They ransacked that motherfucker.
With
They
your cheese?
They took
Everything.
my $700 I had in my jeans. I say, what the fuck? Oh, your mama had a fit. Oh, that was my baby money. Oh, she clown. She clown. We never got the money back though. But yeah, they robbed me. They went up there. They took my $700 because they was thinking they finna find some drugs. Because technically, the dude went downstairs when he chased your mama. He kicked in dude door too. So that was 2 home invasions.
Oh, they was just crashing out.
His stomach. He kicked her. He kicked dude door in, ran back up the steps. This is what they telling me. He kicked his door in, ran back up the steps, and was standing in the stairwell waiting for me. After he let his homeboy run past him.
So this the dude that was just shooting at everybody when it went bad.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, you can make it. This is a movie scene, son.
What?
Yeah, your daddy was in his drawers smoking motherfuckers. No, there's more people with guns these days than there's ever been.
They got the buttons on the back of their
Buttons on the back of what? I can't say guns.
Nah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We cool. We good. We
Yeah.
ain't doing no harm, pops.
Oh, the
Tell
carjacking
brother,
dude.
we ain't do no
The
harm.
carjacking dude, I found out where he lived. It was his mama house. I don't even feel bad for doing it though. But like I feel this is like this with me.
It was his mama crib.
Oh yeah, I blew the
Oh yeah, you blew.
I blew the door off of that house with that Thompson. Look, I'm telling you.
Pops on it.
Look,
So
after
you
the
wild.
dude shot and carjacked me,
How old was you?
20 something. I probably like 25, 26. Yeah. I found out who he was, found out where he stayed with his mom. I parked my car on the highway.
On the E-way?
Yeah, I parked on the highway, put the hazards on like it broke down in the middle of the night. I ran down the hill off the side of the highway, jumped the fence. I'm still wounded now. I'm still wounded.
Wait, for real? You
Yes.
still got a bullet hole? You healing
Still
from
got
a bullet
bullet,
hole?
I'm still wrapped up, son. Had that Thompson. I threw the Thompson over the fence. I jumped the fence. Had the Thompson wrapped up. I go down the street, hit an alley. Oh yeah, that's his mama house. He stay downstairs, this and this and that. Oh, okay. Oh, people already told me. I blew the door. Every 70 round 45 came out that Thompson. I let it off in that house. All I heard was screaming. Then I seen the door do this. Door sit straight. It go boom, boom. Blew the door off of that motherfucker. Tell me what a Thompson won't do.
He said the Tommy gun
Yeah,
joint.
sure did. It was brand new. Never forget. Yeah, I ain't hear nothing else after that. His dumb ass in there. He was already locked up. But like I feel like this. You violate me, it's open season on you and yours. I'm telling you, ain't nobody's excused.
He said nobody safe.
Nobody.
Hey.
It's open season. I don't give a fuck you is locked up. I'm gonna fuck you around. Oh, I wanted him.
Just because they playing crazy, though.
Shit. You shot the wrong nigga, dog. I see a lot of these little
Hey,
dudes.
they wasn't thinking.
A lot of these dudes out here, they scared of niggas that pop a motherfucker, rob him up. That's what he was known for, robbing. Man, listen here. That shit don't move me. I don't give a fuck cause he took a life or two. Nigga, you bleed just like me. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, they do.
I don't give a fuck about anything about being a gangster. I know how to move. Dude, I move like a ninja.
Straight up.
Police would never look my way, ask me a motherfucking thing. Sir, you, man, get the fuck out my face. On camera. Fuck out my face. You gotta be crazy. Fuck out of here,
Nah, they
man.
do be playing crazy.
Motherfucker getting intimidated by dudes like that. Like, I was like, man, them niggas, I was like, none of them niggas move me.
They do be
Man,
acting like they tough.
I put 10 of them in your face, nigga, and keep on going. Go eat some nachos. Fuck out of here. For real.
With the jalapenos.
For real. Straight up. When they come to my life, my freedom, I'm smoking you. And I'm not playing.
What's the longest you ever did, Pops?
I did eight years on a 9. I did 8 years and some months on a 9-year sentence.
No, I'm talking about total. Like,
Total?
You ever been in jail?
8. I did a year and I did 2.5 years, so 8. I guess you could say 10 years.
10.
Split up. My second bit was the longest I've been. That was in the feds, and I tell you, and that was for nothing. Yeah, I actually.
You gotta tell the
took
people why they shouldn't go to prison, Pops.
I tell you what, a state joint, forget about it. You don't want to go to a Missouri Department of Corrections. If it's a level 2 or level 3, I'm not. It's bullshit still happens, but you ain't gonna have no. You got some booty goons in there. Like, you got booty goons.
Oh,
like, these dudes is fucking creeps. Like, that's what they prey on the weak. Yes, Missouri Department of Corrections. Like, you go to a level 4, level 5 camp, that's where they are. Like, you have dudes, like, I seen dudes, and I had to call home and be like, Mama, Daddy, I'm really in the penitentiary. They were like, what? Like these dudes it be on some weird shit. Like, you got some sin, though. Like, you go in there, you better have, if you got some people in there that's been there for a while and they really respect it, you good. You go in there trying to be a motherfucker, play like you tough, you're gonna get tested. It just be better for you not to say a goddamn thing to nobody. What you in here for, boy? I got a case, I got a murder case, this and this and that, or, you know what I mean? Really, you gotta have, to be on a level 4, level 5 camp, your years, or it depends on your years, like the crime. Like, you could do, like, people that's doing 20s, man, you got motherfuckers doing hard 50s, you got people doing time in a state joint, it becomes a dude's home. Me, myself, I was in a level 2, I was in Boonville, so I was on work release, so I got to leave every day. It was a headache.
What's that?
Work release, I just go out every day and
like work?
Yeah, work in the community. But the feds, when I got that case, I basically had to take the case because dude was cooperating. Basically set me up. If I would have
Did he snitching?
Yeah.
He snitched?
Yeah, he used his own crack and put it on top of my refrigerator.
What?
Yeah. And I ain't up
in the apartment?
Yeah.
The one you did all that? Oh,
that was another part. This is a whole nother. This is in the 2000s. Oh yeah. But he's no longer.
He was your home?
Yeah. Yeah, he passed away. But yeah. Oh yeah, it was a hurting boy. I used to dream about what the fuck I was gonna do to him, but I had to forgive him.
Yeah.
You gotta forgive him for yourself, because that shit will wear on you. I'm just saying, but like the feds is a whole
I got the ups on me one time.
What?
One time.
Yeah.
One time ever.
Can't let it happen again.
Nah.
That's why you only supposed to trust. You can trust but not trust.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah, he did that to himself.
He just couldn't get right though.
He did that to himself. You know, all this fentanyl shit, that shit killing people for real. I don't know what the fuck happened to good old crack cocaine. Like, what the fuck? People want that
They
other
be cutting
shit.
it though, don't they?
Yeah, I guess. I would never mess with that shit for nobody.
Man, don't mess with that. Don't mess with drugs. Man.
I ain't never did a drug in my life.
Don't, man.
Only thing I ever did was an ecstasy pill a couple times with your little brother mama. I never do it again. I went on an emotional roller coaster. That shit, I can't handle that shit because I don't do nothing. I used to sell my urine, son. I used to sell urine to get people state jobs. Yeah, I got dude drive to buy steak. Dude working at the VA, I got him a job.
You saving lives.
With my urine. Yeah, A1 urine, son.
No weed?
No, I don't smoke weed, nothing.
Never smoke weed?
Cigarettes, drinking, never. Ever.
Like no weed, ever? You got high.
I puffed a couple of times.
Yeah,
you did it to me. Yeah, you did. Puffed that shit. I couldn't handle it. The feds is a whole different ball game, son.
Man, this is a place we do not want to go.
That's one thing, yeah, because you got people from everywhere. Like, you got just black people in Alaska. They got hoods in Alaska.
Yeah, I seen that.
You got, it's niggas from everywhere. From everywhere. Like, it's crazy. We the same, but we different. Not even just black people. When I say we the same, but we're different,
yeah,
meaning like the areas where we're raised. Like, dudes from New York, you see on TV, them dudes really talk like that. Like, I was locked up with some Italians that's from New York, Newark, New Jersey, like
Newark.
Real mob people that was in the mob. They really talk like, when you see them on TV, are
like
you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
They have names like Paulie, Little Tony, Big Tony. They really talk like that. Like they
like the game, Godfather.
Yeah,
the movie.
like like the older ones are well respected. They so respected that the CO, they tell a CO what to do.
Like that?
Yes, like
power.
Yes, like when I first learned how to play chess. John Gotti's co-defendant, his name was John Gentry. You probably didn't know about him, but you got to dig into the case. He taught me how to play chess. He was an Italian. He used to call me Little Tuna, and he was the Big Tuna. Yeah, because we used to play chess. He taught me how to play chess, and then I got good. And I only beat him like maybe a few times out of a couple of hundred. So yeah, they now him, he used to tell us, he could tell us, yo, to open, like we could be all locked down. He could like, I want to open my door. Yeah, open his door, he could go.
Shut up.
Yeah, like I'm serious. It's another, you probably don't know him, but you're too young to know. Jerry Lewis Bay. He's from St. Louis.
Jerry Lewis Bay.
Yeah, Jerry Lewis
I gotta
Bay.
do my research.
Jerry Lewis Bay was a gangster from St. Louis. He supplied 85% of the heroin and cocaine in St. Louis. Like really 3 states. Probably more than that. But
Dang.
I was locked up with him and he be telling CO, man, I want to do it. They'll do it. I'm serious. Like I think the man was eating real food. I'm serious. Like, we like for real, but a lot of people don't know that. A lot of dudes that I've seen that got a lot of influence, even like I could believe they could have them CO's families touched. Like seriously, like
the
motherfucker play with me. I wish you would. Like seriously. You got your ADX, which is in Colorado. That's basically the prison in a mountain. That's where they send all the terrorists. Then you got USPs, United States Penitentiary. Those are highs. Then you got mediums and you have lows. The mediums are just as dangerous as a USP. I'm telling you, I've been in and seen riots too. Riots. The Mexicans, they don't stop. They don't give a fuck. When they go at it,
It's to the end.
they go at it.
Like I know you ever seen somebody die in prison?
No, not die. Like if I see the person, like
damaged.
people I seen die, they usually die of natural causes.
Like
Because because the one dude told me, he's like, man, I've been locked up longer than you've been born. I thought he was bullshitting.
for real.
Until he showed me his.
He
I
ain't
said,
look
"Man."
like it though.
No, that's another thing. There's dudes that I seen that's in their 70s. I'm 71. I'm 68. 60s and 70s, and they look like they in their 30s and 40s from working out. Preserves them. It preserves you. It's crazy because the food that we eat in there don't have preservatives and shit in them. Everything is like damn near organic. It's not good, but it's good for you. Like seriously.
Cause they gotta keep y'all alive because they want money.
Oh yeah. It's
Wow.
It's changed. Feds ain't all what it's cracked up to be. But one of my cellies, Albert, he was a hacker.
That's what he was in there for?
He was. I'm not gonna say his
He was
last
computer
name.
genius.
I'm not gonna say his last name, but the boy was cold. He's so good. He was so good that when he caught his first Fed case, he worked for the Secret Service. The Secret Service hired him. He's making
What?
70. Yes, the Secret Service hired him. He was making $75,000 a year. He was like, this is nothing, this is peanuts. So he went harder. He went and did some other shit behind their back and went hard. They found out about it or whatever. He gets locked up again. But we're gonna fast forward. He gets 20 years, right? So me and him and we used to play chess all the time. And you got your celly, we go over each other's paperwork. So we was reading over his paperwork, reading everything that was said during his court proceedings. His judge said that he was a financial risk to society.
Financial risk?
He's a financial risk to society. I say, dude.
Dang.
I say, for a federal judge to say that about you,
You're
a most outstanding. You're
Dude
the most
was a
outstanding
genius.
hacker, dog. Boy, that boy was getting millions.
Oh, he got too hungry.
Yeah, I met a couple of Jewish dudes that was in there for doing scams and shit. It was crazy. I was like, you talking like some of them, it depends on how much the loss was. It's going to determine how much time that they get. Like if you hit for just a couple of $1 million, you're only going to get like 40 something months. But when you hit for 20 million, 200 million, or like Bernie Madoff, he's the dude that ran the Ponzi scheme. He hit for like 90 billion or some shit.
90 billion?
Billion with a B. Yes. Yeah, Bernie Madoff.
Billion?
They say he's
Madoff.
sitting in federal prison living like a king. It's crazy. He actually sat and watched TV and watched them fucking crime stories. Like the mob stories. We like, damn, dude, right here. He's like, they're fucking lying. He's like, cause it's just crazy.
I got another question for y'all though. Pops, man. What people misunderstand about you?
What do people misunderstand about me? Don't take my niceness for weakness. Don't think I won't split your fucking wig. I'm so sorry I'm so violent sometimes. Nah, let me stop. I don't like to get violent, but I will. It's just
Wait, what's your sign?
Gemini. It's just I'm a product of
the environment.
of this environment.
You got
St. Louis, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, dude. And I'm not joking. St. Louis, period, in the feds, and I'm not joking. City, even East St. Louis, no joke. It's so highly respected. Like, won't nobody, don't even think about it.
Straight up.
Oh yeah.
Easy, everybody.
Don't nobody. Hey, if they think we mad, man, look.
Gee.
Let's talk about it. Hey, they don't want no smoke. We had to tell like the little dudes. Like the little younger dudes from St. Louis, yeah, because they used to in other units, they might beat up on some Chicago dudes, just playing in the laundry room. It might, they get to beat motherfuckers up, then motherfuckers gonna get serious. You be like, man, quit.
So that's what you really seen when you first came to prison? What was your first year? Oh, they sweet.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the environment we live in, and that's crazy that happened.
You smell the gun smoke.
You smell it,
bro. Them just
whoa.
You smell it though.
You can tell you smell it. It was close. That's about
that move was
30,
stupid close.
30, 40 rounds. This is what I'm talking about. I think everybody that's from St. Louis should venture out, get away from this shit. Because for this city,
haters, man.
For this city, everybody's angry, and I don't know why. Like the females here, fucked up, and it don't matter what generation, cause you can have women as old as me that's still fucking nuts. Like seriously, environment.
And you was born when? Past the 70s?
Yeah, I'm 73. This city's it's been very violent for a long time.
What's the difference from back then to now?
The difference is. There are a lot more guns. This state is really laxed on guns, and people the accessibility of people getting to guns. This is a stand your ground state. The difference from now and then is a lot of guns, and St. Louis has never had this many homeless people. I never seen this many homeless people.
Man, I did.
Like when I went to the feds.
When I was in California,
that's a bigger.
Yeah, I know.
But St. Louis has never had this many homeless people. It's like when I got arrested, I was locked up from 2006 to 2014. When I was locked, there was never this many homeless people out here. Man, there's homeless people everywhere. They're all out in the county, and they're younger.
Cause it's the drugs, bro. Tell you, they gone.
I think it's a lot of the methamphetamines and fentanyl.
Drugs.
Now that shit ruined lives. People want to talk about the crack epidemic and all this shit. Crack. I only know 2 people that died off crack, and they were smoking it by the ounces.
They smoking like that?
Yes.
They overdid it.
Yes. Them 2 people that I know that killed themselves that died like that. Not saying that cocaine can't kill you.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna hear about too many cocaine overdoses like you hear about fentanyl.
Fentanyl they tripping off the fin, man. They gotta just
fentanyl be killing. You can touch it, and it'll kill you or OD you.
Cause it's gonna absorb in your skin that.
Yep. I think that's what really changed it. It's a lot of guns.
So it was fun for you growing up, though. Like everybody was regularly, basically kids. Riding bikes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of.
Or you the
there
type
was
to
cell
grow
phones.
Up. Yeah. Or you was the type to grow up fast. Like you was outside 13.
Nah, I was.
Or you was a regular kid.
I still playing. I was still riding bikes, skateboards and shit. I had He-Mans and Transformers. Like I really was playing. That was my shit. Remote control car. And that's what I did.
I was thinking about buying one of them.
Man, I didn't.
For real.
Man, I didn't really. Like I say, I boxed 10 years straight, faithfully.
Your dream was boxing.
Yep.
But you chose the street life because the fast money.
That's that money.
You should have seen the bigger picture. You probably didn't have that many people in your ear though.
Now, a lot of people was telling me you gonna be pro. A lot of people was telling me that.
Like I know you had a coach.
Yeah, Roger Bloodworth.
So I know he was on your line. You like, man, come on, get in the gym.
Yep. I didn't I always went to the gym. It's just I was
Too far gone?
just hustling. If I could change anything, I wouldn't have chose the streets. That's the only thing I'd probably change.
The streets ain't it, man.
No, the streets ain't. The streets good.
It's people that still try to be street in 2026. I be
ain't-
trying to tell them like it's ate up.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be. The streets ain't all it's cracked up to be anyway. The streets could eat you up
alive,
and spit you
boy.
out.
Eat
They
you
really
alive.
could.
But you just gotta grow up, for real.
Yep.
But you gotta grow up early. You gotta handle business early. Some people be tweaking, trying to impress females. They do it for the females. I hope you know
Females.
that. The ugliest nigga.
That's a helicopter.
I'm hit right over, straight right over.
Something must have happened.
That got off. These niggas be crashing though, bro.
Yeah, but that's my story. Not that I had any traumatic, like the traumatic shit.
What you mean? You got shot?
Yeah,
Don't you
that's
still got
true.
bullet in you?
Yep. I got a bullet right here, bullet fragments in both legs. I was trying to protect y'all, take care of y'all. That's what it was.
How was jail when you got straight out? Like you adapting? You like I know
didn't
this
know
some crazy.
I couldn't even work a smartphone.
Man,
I couldn't even work it because when I went in, we had razor phones, with the little thin razor
you said
phone.
the razor,
the flip phone.
Oh, you talking about that? The
Yeah.
little skinny look.
Yeah, that's what we had. That's what I had. I had that in a pocket PC. The
What?
one it looked like a
A
a
sidekick.
bird. Yeah, but you
Called a sidekick,
just
you know what
raise
I'm
it
talking
up.
about? The
It's got the
sidekick.
little keyboard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Y'all had pages too.
Yep.
So what was
Yeah.
the pages for? What was
The
the
pages was like somebody would page the number, it'll beep, and you gotta go call the number back. That's when people was using payphones. It was actually payphones out here.
I remember payphones. That's crazy. It was like 50 cents when a quarter.
Yeah, that was 50 cents.
That's
Yep.
convenient. Why they don't bring that back? I guess
Nah,
everybody
it's-
just money hung.
Too much maintenance, and then you got a bunch of germs.
Too much money.
People, I can't believe I use payphones. You remember you just think how many hands and mouths be on a fucking payphone.
And I know nobody was carrying around like no hand sanitizer or nothing. I think that's a wrap. Another episode of my boy RAW STL with Divineshot. Until next time.
Nice talking to you guys.